This concept may feel repetitive, but I have to keep asking, what are you avoiding? Hi, my name is Kanai Houston, your sober coach. Time to get off the bench into the game. In today's video, we're going to talk about the importance of acknowledging your emotions. When it comes to your sobriety journey, there are so many steps and transitions that you can go through. So as I'm talking to you about all of this, I don't want you to get overwhelmed and thinking you have to figure this all out within a week or so. Take your time. And what are you avoiding? A lot of people on the sobriety journey felt like addiction was an escapism, a distraction. And it's one thing to feel like, okay, like when I'm sad or when I feel lonely or when I'm angry, I use the substance. It can be the tip of the iceberg. Have you heard of that saying? So the emotion is the tip of the iceberg, but there's something like really big underneath it that you need to at least acknowledge and find the courage to one day address. Personal example, and super recent. One of the many important people in my life have passed away, and as I'm mourning, right, you can distract yourself, you can suppress the emotions, you can do all the things. And this was the first time I actually allowed myself to feel my emotions in the present. And as I'm going through it in the present, I went to the viewing the day before the funeral. I went to the viewing, and that's when it all clicked for me. And as I'm sitting there like sobbing, the thought hit me. I'm like, what I would do not to feel this right now. And my thought process instantly went to using substances. Oh, if I could just get a drink, if I could just get high, what I would do to just not feel this feeling. And the thought process went to drinking or smoking, and then it made me and this has happened multiple times when I go through extreme emotions and that thought process hits. We're like, ooh, where's a drink? Where's a blunt? Where's a drink? And that was my thought process. That was how my body chose to process hard feelings, how to process hard moments, was to just avoid it by drinking or smoking. That was the tip of the iceberg, right? So the tip of the iceberg was I was sad. The big bulk of it was that I was mourning someone that is very important to me. Why were they important to me? And then I go down the list of those things. So it's like I had to process all of that. Being able to identify the tip of the iceberg is the emotion, and then addressing the bulk of that iceberg, which that iceberg can be deep, deep, deep within the ocean, right? So there can be plenty of layers for you addressing that bulk. And you can address that bulk on your time. Take your time addressing that bulk. Don't dilly-dally. We know it's important for you to address that bulk, but address that bulk on your time, day by day. But at the very least, address the tip of the iceberg. Address that you feel that emotion. Address that you feel uncomfortable. Address that you're sad. Address that you're angry. And know that's why you're using the substance. I hope that was helpful. If this resonated, my content isn't for everyone. Let's have variety by starting sobriety. Let's navigate sobriety in this society.